nights, yes, they are. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? That's all I've ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy. None of them can stop your time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing? Yes, sir. Who there? Who there? I didn't realize the people checking already. Charmaine, good afternoon. Flex with Faloni. Faloni, where you going with, girl? Jesus Christ. Jamaica Baker. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself. You don't know anything over there, hold it off. You know what I mean? Just a check-in swiftly. Quick and fast. Couldn't get for shoot today, but, you know, we work on some stuff. I want to drop some episode fuse, you know, and conclude certain things, because some people vex with I and I if you not finish the movie them the right way. But most time is that my plan always get mashed up based on people, you know, timing and so forth. So it's not like me purposely, you know, no want to sort out certain things, you know what I mean? So that's the case. So I hope everybody alright, you know. Angela! What's up, Angela? Yeah, man, you don't know anything. It's been a while for true Faloni, you know what I mean? Faloni. Yeah, but you don't, you know, giving God thanks, life there, just go on easy. Enough things are going, but we still not pay attention to them things that go on. We have to give thanks for life and just push on through, you know what I mean? Yeah, get to see my daughter today. It was a wonderful day today, you know what I mean? Super fragilistic day. Yeah, man, Jabab, my boys, man, didn't get to see her. Yeah, it was great, you know, so yeah, I'm happy. Happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, working on some stuff. Someone make it know, say, you know, just don't lose faith in the public. Public is gonna gather. And when we shall gather, you know what I mean? Everything is gonna be alright. You know? Yeah. So, bless upon yourself, stay safe. Christopher, what go on? You're checking in. I'm so that. Kayan, what's popping? Yeah, man, I'm there just to give thanks for life, man, you know? Put on my Rasta tam and a roll, you know what I mean? Give me a Rasta vibe when I there, you know? The son asked me what up on my head. Chloe also asked me what is that? Because them not used to see me them something, them used to say the cap, the fitted that and so forth, you know what I mean? But yeah, there I give thanks, man. Bless upon yourself, and you don't know anything go, you know, keep me active, you know what I mean? And without, you know, I don't know where or what would I be doing at this point, you know, maybe somewhere around the world, as Feloni said, you know what I mean? But yeah, everything. What up, Patrick? You check in? Yes, sir. That is it, man. So yeah, man, as I said, bless upon yourself, and just a touch base swiftly and quickly. You know what I mean? You know everything already. And me have to keep, you know, up to date on what go on. Yeah, me I drop some reposts, you know, from them time there. So a lot of people still never see them movie then, because them just so far. A lot of people still wouldn't get the chance to see them. You know what I mean? They and I'm talking like the new family members them. You know, so we definitely appreciate the fact, say, you know, them can see it, and you know, them can get brought up to speed while we still try our best to finish up some work and so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Who that? We in there, yeah, man, carnival. But here we're going to full carnival though. Things going to full carnival. Georgia there? I mean, that's Georgia. Georgia up there? Georgia check in? Georgia check in. June Johnson. Pumbat. June, where went there? Backside what? No, sir. A long time, Mr. June. Only once a year we see June check in a June. I know with the April, so I never expect to see her now, mama. Yeah, man, adapt me. I work on some, I swear to God, me I work on some new ones. But the timing and, me realize how even YouTube work, me have to keep the channel active. And if I keep it active, it go right down to the ground. You know what I mean? I don't want that. So that's why you see me, I bring everybody up to speed. The new the new family members, them, me I bring them up to speed and so forth. But understand, say, that's just how the way, me have to keep the thing active. And if I do it that way, then I'm in a problem. Serious problem. Because what happening, since the hurricane, the channel went down to, I say, ground zero. You know what I mean? And, me do like a research, I understand, say, if me drop certain things and make it, keep on build, even if me get like, 1,000 views or so forth, it will keep the channel active. Because if the channel go deactivate and thing, a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Who that? Valga. Valgil. Jarrett. I hope I said it right. Yeah, man. So you definitely know, say, me have to do it away there. But yeah, some new ones. No, it's due. I agree with you. I need to drop some new ones, and that me I try to work on right now as we speak. You know what I mean? Tomorrow me I try to finish up one Kevin. Yesterday, Tia busy, Marika busy, everybody busy. But me have to understand because everybody still have to do them work and gather certain things to make the thing make sense, and cause bills and so forth now wait. You know what I mean? And lifestyle now wait. Everybody have picnic and all them things. You know I go already. Bigger! Bombard! But they are all the time in general. You try to explain some stuff. Because I drop some reposts of some stuff from way back. But then again, yeah, I have to explain why and how it works for me. And, people like, I beg, everybody to understand what I'm going. So the only way you can understand is if I tell you. You know what I mean? So I definitely I try to keep the channel up, and the only way to keep the channel up is by dropping some reposts on it. You know what I mean? Not everybody doing it because really what am I say? Like say benefit a lot financially, but it like keeping the watch time hours up, it's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? And you have to just we have to just me have to just do it away there. You know what I mean? Come here try to gather up. So as I said, tomorrow now, I try to see make a match up something for drop something by Friday. The latest. It take me 2-3 days for shoot. So maybe if me hurry up, I can done it by today or Monday. By about Wednesday, Thursday, I can drop even 2 movies. You know what I mean? So come here shoot 2 movies from now to them the time there. So we see what I go on. And we work. You know what I mean? June Johnson, when you see I go on, because me not understand, You check in now. Me never expect to see you now kind of June yet. You know what I mean? Where's the flu in? Oh my God. Me understand. Margaret, how you doing? Yeah, man, it terrible, man. And me hear some people say they may have a little bit of flu and so one mosquito in there bite me. And then he land and he come back round and in this and in that. Yeah. Yeah, man, me hear say flu and terrible, man, and a lot of people, we have to stop from work and enough something are going on. But I'm glad to say alright, June. Just go on, use the highly medical prayer, which is, the prayer to keep your immune system up and things. Because no matter what they give you, if your body and the Almighty, incline and, connect, not gonna work. But yeah, we know so God will bless you and everything will go alright. See the Charmaine I run through. Because Charmaine have one serious little flu that which day there. And see there? Charmaine done with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you don't know anything go. I'm on the movie going so good it ends. Yeah, man, say I work on that aspect as well, because there's always an episode 2 that's supposed to follow up and so forth. But based on because even there's this movie that I had Family Business. That movie is supposed to be done episode 2, but based on Pinky when start work, and it's always the main characters and within the movie when them start work I get so busy I can't get it finished up. Because it make no sense shoot around the main character. The movie not gonna really add up and make sense. You know what I mean? So that I think. So most times that I go on, the lead role person always, get tied up and then me start something else because I can't sit down and wait. And by the time I start something else, then, time just pass. So forgive me. I try work on it and so forth and, fix it because something I need to fix. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? And as me say, but definitely I try to, keep up the standard. Me not, like drop you again and shoot with phone and, now I'm going to the good quality one I used to from me from day one. You know what I mean? So yeah, I apologize for even that little, hiccup. You know what I mean? So yeah, I move forward and now I try get ourselves and, go to a different dimension. Hopefully by the end of the year we can upgrade pan what you call it now, pan cameras and so forth. One step at a time, one day at a time. Respect June, respect June. So yeah man, so I'm glad. So everybody see June in the building. A good while in the year me I said June Johnson. So here's June Johnson checking in. You know what I mean? Bless myself, sis. Michael, or is this Michelle? Miss, I can't see. I need to put on I need to start wearing glasses. Michelle. I can't see. It's 3907. That's something. Yeah man. So I said, bless upon yourself. I'm gonna check off and now come in if you go run and get some stuff done in the evening. Yeah. Just pick up my boy not too long and so forth. And it was a long day because I was doing some groundwork to gather the next story and so forth, so it can easy and smooth when everybody arrive and so forth. So yeah man, as me I tell you, love bless up and thanks for the support. Thank you to everybody who support me, whether by a phone call, whether by a message, whether by supporting the production, whether financially or just mentally. You know what I mean? I really appreciate because everything adds up. Whether by a comment, whether by a share, whether by a like, whether just there so now I look for me, you know what I mean? Whether just I watch a movie them and so forth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Because everything counts. You know what I mean? And definitely. Yeah man, Angela. I might check in on the TikTok later, or so forth. I don't know. Hopefully, based on the timing and the vibe. Cause if you look at my eye, I'm look tired. I get to sleep last night based on doing some little editing work and so forth. You know what I mean? So yeah man, I definitely can go check into Tia Films and see what going on over there. So cause she dropped a movie since recently. Marika dropped a movie today and so forth. So you can check it out, Marika TV and remember Tia Films. And you don't know Richard Brown Films, you know what I mean, all the way. Him drop a movie. I'm gonna drop one again maybe tomorrow or so. You know what I mean? So yeah. One link, one family, and I think I saw a coloring book drop a movie. If not yesterday or the day before. But yeah man. So just check them out and watch them and you don't know thing. One family, one link and we can't change from that. You know what I mean?
Oh, walk on people, walk on. Long time I no go live, so long time I no see me on the internet. I've been missing for a little bit. I miss him coming. I got a shop.
Alright, cool. Yeah man, we're there. Yeah man, so you don't know. One team, one dream. Can't stop it, no matter what. You know what I mean? Very little small circle. Even if somebody not talk today, then go talk tonight. I say you go. You know what I mean? Because teeth and tongue must meet. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you don't know anything go. So long and short, watching the setup. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah man. So you see it, we're there now, Richie there, and we are going to take our time and just get us some stuff, and because no matter what, one family. You know what I mean? One family, and it not change, and it only go get better. You know what I mean? That's just it. So bless upon yourself. And as I said, love again and appreciate everybody, all the new family members. Welcome on board. It's the Public Report train going this way. Up, now go down. You know what I mean? So bless upon yourself and stay safe. Have a wonderful week. Today is Monday. As I say, I'm so happy because I saw my baby girl today. I saw Chloe this morning and it was super fragilistic, espialidocious. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Family. And when I'm a family too, so I have to check in for the first Monday. Yeah, so I have to link up. Yeah man, definitely going up, you know what I mean? Yeah man, so bless up everybody who are there so and stay safe and I'll check in again hopefully very, very soon and we can talk and we can, just hold a vibe and just have a like a vibe, with all of the crew. You can see Bulby, you can see Isis, you can see Nick, you can see Marika, you can see Tia, you can see Pinky. So hopefully tomorrow hopefully tomorrow, cause we got up on one spot tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So bless upon yourself, love you. You know what I mean? Alright then. Thank you. We've made it to the end. I may say, alright then. Thank you for the time that you spent. I may say, alright then. Thank you. You've made it to the end. Alright then. Thank you for the time that you spent. Who love me Rastatam? Who love me Rastatam? Who love me Rastatam? Bless upon yourself. Love is a word. We have to spread it. Alright? Cool.